Hi, my name is Brad. It hasn't been updated recently. It's because I do have some work to do. Rarely have some busy time. I've been free again these 2 days, so I'm going to show you another video. As I said before, I live in a small coastal town in China. This city is called Qingdao. When many people come to travel, everyone thinks this city is beautiful and special. Half are old red tile houses. Half are skyscrapers. One shot is a blockbuster internet celebrity, but I've lived here for so many years. Found a strange. But no one wants to tell the truth. This city is not a city at all. It's 3 completely separate worlds, forcibly put together. You watch carefully. You will find something that is very scary when you think about it. Here, what kind of house do you live in? Basically, you have locked the circle resources for your life. Even life stress. Tourists see the scenery. Locals see the disparity. Why the same city? Some people live in century-old houses and are at ease. Some people are desperately rolling in high-rise buildings. There are also people crammed into old bungalows to make ends meet. Today's video, I'm not taking you to see the scenic spots and the scenery. I'm going to take you there. The architecture of this city, behind, hiding class rules that ordinary people don't understand. After watching this video, you will definitely get to know this city again. Let's start with Qingdao, the most famous Badaguan old town. The most beautiful Qingdao pictures you have scanned online. Basically, it comes from here. Red tiles and green trees. Single house, surrounded by green trees. Look at the years. Special cure. But I'll tell you the big truth. This beautiful old house, from hundreds of years ago to the present, never belonged to ordinary people. Many tourists pass by, take pictures through the fence. If you think it looks good, it's over. But you have no idea how exaggerated is the threshold here. The monthly rent is equivalent to half a year's salary for ordinary migrant workers. And landlords pick tenants. Ordinary office workers and migrant families do not rent money. The people who can live here are basically bosses and executives. Rich family. See here. You may think that what I'm saying, it doesn't match the picture. But this doesn't affect our content output. Because I'm in transition now. Have a discussion about the current state of society. Such a channel. So, sometimes, the picture and content may not match well. Please understand. And I also wanted to look through the lens. Bring you more intuitive of our domestic. Our current situation in China, and the social status quo I feel in this. Don't think. They are paying for the house. Pay for the scenery. Not at all. Every old building in the Badaguan, and these tall buildings by the sea. In fact, they are all out of print and scarce resources. It can't be rebuilt. Cannot be copied. They live here. I bought a circle. Its identity. It is a high-quality package that others cannot touch even if they squeeze their heads. With high walls, dense trees, put the fireworks outside the market to work hard, all blocked tightly. What's the most frustrating thing? Also living in Qingdao, people living in bungalows in the old town, and people who live in ordinary neighborhoods. There is a high probability that there will be no intersection in this life, and here I am. A fence. It's not just the house that's separated. It's two completely different lives. This is also why many locals struggle for a lifetime. Can't even touch the threshold of this area. Class differences left over from history. It's already solidified. After seeing the comfort of the old town, let's go to the most prosperous place in the city. Take a look at the Eastern CBD. Here's another pole altogether. Look around. High-rise buildings with glass curtain walls. Bright during the day. Cheshui Ma Long. Bright lights at night. Looks very high-end. There are opportunities everywhere. But I want to ask you a question. Living in these tall buildings, young people who work here, are you really having a good time? I know a guy who does design here. 29-year-old, graduated from a prestigious university. Outsiders look at the proper white-collar elite. But he clocks in at 9 every morning. Getting off work at 11 p.m. is the norm. Work overtime at any time on weekends. The mobile phone cannot be turned off for 24 hours. And he said something very poignant to me. In the CBD office building, you are not alone at all. You are just a tool that can be replaced at any time. Every inch of office space here counts as rent. Every job is tied to KPIs. No one cares if you are tired or not. It only matters if you can generate value. What's more realistic? The young people who work here, the vast majority. I can't afford to buy a house around me for the rest of my life. A set of large flat layers around the periphery. Hundreds of millions at every turn. The average person empties 6 wallets. May not be enough for the down payment. They work in luxury buildings during the day. Back to the cramped rental house at night. Did you notice? These gleaming skyscrapers. Looks like a facade of the city. It's actually an involution cage that traps young people. He attracted you with a well-paying and decent job. Reuse house price and mortgage performance pressure. Keeping you here. Dare not stop for half a step. If the bungalow is the top floor, CBD is mid-level, then Qingdao. There's a bottom layer that most people don't see. Hidden in the cracks of the bustling city. Have you ever wondered about something? The delivery guy who supports the operation of the whole city. Cleaning ant. Stall vendors, construction site workers. Where do they all live? The answer is these. Old cottage urban village surrounded by high-rise buildings. I often come here. The image in front of me is really powerful. Looking up is a large flat layer that can easily reach millions. Looking down is the dilapidated and narrow old bungalow. Clotheslines cluttered by the side of the road, old doors and windows. Potholed path, and the bright CBD in the distance. Obviously in the same city, but like two completely unrelated worlds. There is a small restaurant here. The boss has a family of 4, squeezed in a small house of more than 20 square meters. Open a store in front. People living in the back. The boss gets up early every day. All year round, just to earn more money to support the family. He delivers food every day. White-collar workers serving CBD. Tourists in the service area. But all his life, high probability, you can't really step into that glamorous world. Many people say, urban development is getting better and better. Everyone has a chance. But the reality is really cruel. This group of people who work the hardest to hold up city fireworks, but only live on the edge of the city. The cheapest place. What's even more helpless is, this area is demolished every year. Many elderly people live their whole lives. I don't know if I'm moving tomorrow. I don't know where my next stop will be. They are afraid to rest. Don't let up. Because they have no way out. I can only grit my teeth and carry it hard. After seeing these three distinct buildings, I have a question for you. Is the house really different? Or the people who live in the house? From the very beginning, the trajectory of life is quietly divided. Qingdao's red-tiled bungalows, skyscrapers, and old bungalows. It's not just cityscapes. It is the most authentic human form. Rich people rely on scarce resources to firmly establish roots. Look at the road, look at the road. Young people rely on a cavity of blood to desperately roll forward with weight. Ordinary underdog rely on hard work, surviving in the cracks of the city. But I want to say the truest thing, no one. Life is easy. Each circle has its own pressure and helplessness. The people in the bungalow, you must safeguard your family and circle. Young people in CBD need to keep up with the pace. Dare not fall behind. Ordinary people in urban villages, we must work hard for 3 meals and 4 seasons. And I also want to say, cities are never just about fragmentation and disparity. Qingdao has also been slowly changing over the years. We built a lot of affordable housing, balancing education and healthcare resources. Hi. All the fast-growing megacities in the world. It's pretty much the same. The scenery is for tourists. Stress is for ordinary people. Finally, I sincerely ask you in front of the screen. Your city. Is there such a thing? The class gap that can be seen at a glance. Where are you located in this city? Talk about your true feelings in the comment area. See you next time. I'm taking my daughter home. Bye.